Hey everyone, how you doing today? Thought I'd take another look at the workshop and see what was out there, and a lot of very cool creations by a bunch of different authors again this week. So the first several are going to be shown in Reforged in 2, and then after that there's 2 more in Vanilla. So the very first build we're looking at right now is the SW Millennium Falcon RE2 by barefootnhilbily. And yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Now, this is obviously a very iconic Buck Rogers build here again. A lot of Buck Rogers builds out there. Definitely like this one. I didn't know Buck Rogers was so popular, and I didn't know they had ships like this either. So that is pretty good. But this looks really quite stellar, I gotta say. I mean, for the texturing, the color scheme, it's not the first Millennium Falcon I've seen, but it is a really good looking one. I will say that. I love all the little detail parts all over the place. These little canisters and pipes and all kinds of crazy stuff going on. The mixed hull textures on here. That looks really good too. Of course, the this center section over here. Look at all the stuff going on in there too. That's cool. The way how that was done. It really is. It does look good. Got a couple lights on the front, spotlights, and a little couple of little red lights there. Underside super detailed as well. Just every little nook and cranny here has different things going on. Even like some different color changes in it, like the dark gray spots over there. Of course, you have your cockpit area over here for the 2 main pilots, or pilot, co-pilot, however you want to do that. We got the iconic side doors here with the these pieces coming down in there. That is nice. The lower gun. Oh, there's actually real guns there too. And look at that. Oh, we got like a observation window there too. Then even some like red specks in here with the texturing and the color, and of course the backside of it here. That is sweet too. Yeah, very nice. Millennium Falcon here. Definitely really dig this. We have a saucer. Now this one has a special option on it too, which is kind of unique. And it actually has a like a docking port here that goes to this other build, which we're looking at next. This is also by the same author. I'm kind of showing these both together here. I figure I'd take a good look at this one first, and then we'll try to dock that up and take a look at the other build as well. I got this. Oh, they decided to land now. That's good. I was just going to make mention that I got it in the air right now, but yeah, I decided to land. That's cool. I appreciate that. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I don't even know what else to say. Again, just all the little details, the little pieces back here, and even where the thrusters are going, and the pipes kind of inset in there, and yeah, just everywhere. But that is what really makes it though too. I mean, besides the fairly iconic shape, it's all that little detail stuff that just really sets it apart. The radar disc looks really cool too, I gotta say. Just also done with block work. The turrets, which actually have real weapons on them. So it actually does look like it can do some combat and stuff like that. You got the lower gun and the upper gun. Oh, we got some sneaky little missiles in here too. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. I was kind of like flying around it a little bit before the video here. Also, we have docking pieces here. So when it docks up to that next build we're kind of looking at here. Very cool. Very cool build. Yeah. All right. So here I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna get in the door here a minute, get out of God mode, and adjust the outdoor lighting here. Oh, not that dark. And let's see what's happening in here. I don't know how dark I am outside. Oh yeah. Okay, lights are kicking on now. Yeah, again, the interior too. Really cool how these are done too. Barefoot and Hillbilly's been building a lot of Buck Rogers builds too. Not the only person building Buck Rogers builds, but yeah, this is really 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 cool here. Here's our main core room, obviously. Core's got quite the pedestal going on. A lot of pipe work running into that for good core juice flow. Got the oh, I like how the ventilator's kind of in the wall right there, kind of part of the whole thing there. Got all kinds of stuff below the floor, little grates to fix broken fuses and stuff. And over here, it looks like we have our, I believe this is sleeping quarters. It's got its own ventilator in here. Let me hit this switch. Oh, that opens up. Oh, you got to have the, got to have the restroom here. I see. Yeah, we got it. We got our shower. Just don't stick your arms out very far. And we got our toilet over here. Everything is very compact, though. It is it's not that big of a ship. It needs a lot of interior spaces. And we got a very interesting looking toilet. That's cool. It's inspired by R2. It's the R2 edition toilet. So what do we got back here? All kinds of stuff. Oh, look at all that cool looking pipe work there. And you can see like a CPU core down in there too, which actually kind of looks like a deco block built into that area there. You can actually walk over here, more CPU cores, piping. Of course, we got to have our main shield with Sparkies and Pentacta tank right below there. And over here, we just got some craziness, some more cores and pipes going to cores, and that's cool. That's cool. Again, even the if you take a look at the floor texture, it's just pretty unique the way that's set up too. It's got like this vent planing and then the other stuff, and yeah, just a lot of variation in it, which is again very authentic for being worn and like a this ship has traveled around quite a bit, basically doing a lot of things. So over here we got our obvious. No, actually, I think that was probably a fusion reactor, and this is actually the shield up over here. My bad on that. A couple a RCS up in there, and our main warp drive. Also well secured with a lot of piping. We've got some. These are R2 eggs, I think. They hatch R2 D2s, or yeah, maybe there's D3s too. I don't know, but yeah, that's where they hatch them at. It might have a different use as well, but I mean, I would say that was a pretty good use. R2 eggs. We're gonna make up some new lore here. So here we've got. Oh, that's really cool the way this whole hallway is angled around the center, and even the blockwork over here. This kind of looks like a seed or like a little closet space, and you can see the Wi-Fi in there, which obviously you can't angle that at a 45-degree angle like all the blocks around it. But yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So what are we going over? Okay, so now we're going off to the other side of the ship to the exit ramp, and oh wow. Oh, look at that. We got a like a gunner position over here. So if I hit V, yeah, it would work. I mean, you can adjust your view to any which way you want. That's cool. So yeah, a lower gun position. Oh, okay. We got to play Star Chess. This is the Star Chess table. So when you're chilling in hyperspace or warp or whatever you want to call it, you can sit down and play a friendly game of Star Chess here. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't know the Rogers universe had so many things in it. And here is our food section over here, which we got some passenger seats over there. This is where the people that are very hungry sit here, so they can short distance to grab a burger or something. Very nice, very nice. And of course, with all the all the work going on in the ship here. We got some vents out. We got some wires all over the place. We got our trauma station there. What do we got behind this door? Wow, there's a lot in the ship here. Oh, look at that. Oh, I like the logo too. We got the Barefoot Industries LLC, Coruscant. God, I was thinking about that, and I'm like, I don't remember that in Buck Rogers at all. But jeez, look at this. Oh, broken pipe over here. Look at all the little detail things around here. It's almost like I'm like walking through like a RPG POI in the, of course, the Buck Rogers universe here. That's cool. That is cool. Like the, that's just neat. Just a random like broken pipe chilling there, and this other part over here. This looks like a panel off from something that they were collecting or something. Maybe a spare part in case the door broke or something. And here, okay, so here we go to the front like docking ramp, which is kind of unique to this ship here. But yeah, looks stellar. Love the interior aesthetics. And for some reason, I feel lost. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I came through here. That's what it was. Look at this. And it wraps all the way around the whole build. So now we're back kind of where we started there at the main core room. This is all inside an SV, too, which is really killer. We haven't been to the bridge yet, though. We got to take this angled hallway off this way. And here we go to the bridge. Well, I really dig that double glass with the round area in the front there. And up above here, we got this little rack with some. This is where you put the fuzzy dice and stuff like that. That's where that goes. A couple more passenger seats in this section. Pretty wild looking display screen over there. I like all the little controls and stuff over here. Very cool. All right, so hold on. I'm gonna power this up a second. Well, I just kind of powered up, but we're gonna turn on the thrusters here a minute, and I am going to dock this, and I believe it docks right in that section we're seeing on the other ship, kind of off to the side in front. So let me try to get this lined up properly here. Always a little deceiving. I think this fits right over like that, and then yeah, docks right in there. So here, I'm going to temporarily go into God mode here a second. Now, one thing, right before the video too, I did kind of check this out a little bit on how it worked. I was looking at this other item, which is also by Barefoot and Hillbilly. This is the HeavyFreightGantry, and this is a pretty cool looking. Here, let me adjust the lights so we got full daylight here again. This is wild, like a Buck Rogers storage container shipment, and this actually like mounts right to it. The landing gear dock right onto it there. Now the only thing that kind of I wasn't quite sure about is there is this really cool ramp, but it kind of leads to a wall, and I thought, well, maybe I had it in the wrong area, but I don't think so. I think how this mechanism is set up is where you dock this. It's got a repair bay right down below here, but you actually, to get into this other into the gantry here, you teleport. So the gantry has like a place for a teleporter that you'd set up from this build to that build. But I was kind of looking around the hull of the gantry here. That's really cool with the like the different language going on in there too. But I didn't see any external doors at all on this build, not on the front or the back. Now you could probably also park the Falcon on this side, but the other side did have the repair bay, and there's no doors on either side. So in fact, I was like, yeah, unless I'm missing something, I'll look again. We'll get inside this in just a second. But yeah, very cool. I love how all the different colored like shipping containers mounted up on again, extremely detailed like center structure that kind of holds everything together there with all kinds of really cool stuff going on in there. And then yeah, you can bring the Millennium Falcon around with you. And repair it. And repair it while it's sitting here. That's like, yeah, like very, very focused there. All right, so I'm going to fly through the hall here a second, and we're going to get inside. Here, let's get to this location here. Let me adjust the lights a bit. So, and yeah, part of it too is I did want to see if there is a way in and out besides teleporting here, and I'm not sure on that one. So 18 grow plots go here. So I think grow plots go here. Just saying. So I'm not exactly sure where I am in the build yet. I kind of probably in the middle somewhere. But obviously we do have a 18 grow plot farming section over there. We got the really cool LCD logo over there, barefoot and well, just barefoot, no N on this one, but Industries LLC. Deconstructor over here, constructor over here. We got a small constructor built in, so this is obviously a production room. And the warp drive goes right above here, and it does have a mounted pentaxium tank already. Wow, this is, yeah, well, this is a pretty big, bigger build here. This is pretty interesting. This kind of looks like a place for the main shield right over here. And we got some CPU cores up and around, some cargo boxes. And probably my favorite box in the game, probably this one here. Well, there's another one that I like too, but this for the half box size is my favorite. But the other ones look fine too. So yeah, storage controllers all around the front here. So here, I'm going to walk back, and we'll go as far back as we can right now. So past the farming section. And yeah, this goes quite a bit here. So here is our cooking section right next to the farm, obviously. So actually, yeah, all the grow plots would be up there, so this would be level with where the grow plots are. You got some pretty funky looking cooking things over here to process all the food. A lot of fridges. A lot of monitors up there to tell you all your plants are doing. So I'm gonna go up first, then we'll turn around and go down here. So it looks like we're getting into the bridge area here. A lot of computers. Got our main pilot seat. Oh, this looks really cool. Oh, that looks great. How the table's upside down and it's doing that projection there. Oh, that is so Buck Rogers. I like that. That is cool. Here's our here's all our coordinates to shoot all the stuff. Yeah, I've seen similar LCDs. I don't know if I've seen this specific one, but yeah, very cool looking LCD too. I love all the stuff going on in there. And over here, oh, this is wild. That looks great. That looks great. And then we got our 3D planet side map over here. So that's all up in the bridge section. Okay, so we're gonna go past our farming production deck. Let's go over here. So here's where the console is to repair the ship that's actually parked in back there. Oh, we do have some doors. How did I miss these? Yeah, there's doors right here. How did I miss those doors? All right. Well, anyway, this is just for the repair. Yeah, the Falcon's back over there yet. So, all right, let's go down to this. Wow, this got a lot of decks in it. Or this is, oh, it's just like a small room over here. Our main core is right there. We got a the core terminal, so you can hit the core buttons and make the core do its coring. So it's all good there. Obviously, we're down in engineering now, so we got a bunch of generators in there, and it looks like some fuel tanks and O2 tanks. Oh, this is wild. We got plants in here. Cargo boxes. So I like those wall-mounted cargo boxes. They actually do have straps on them like that too, so that actually does look pretty legit. But yeah, look at all the plants going on in here. This is quite the area. Got an armor repair over here. Some pipes. Oh, and the med bay. Okay, so right over here, remove this LCD, place your teleporter here. The signal is set up as tele. Remember to set your shield. That is cool. And inside of here we got, looks like armor locker. We got a towel racks and parts and stuff. Beds. Look at that. We got a corner couch here too. And then up to a front elevator, which goes up to, oh! Here's the rest of the med bay. I was kind of wondering. I didn't see like all these special pieces in there, but they're all up over here. Oh, that's cool. And we got the sick bed. We got the bot that takes care of the people that are sick in the bed, and we got a little biological freezer over there. Very nice, very nice. So there is obviously a couple doors in here. I don't know. I think I've been everywhere. Got the radiation symbol, so a hot zone here. All the caution tape there. I think that's it though. But so there is a way in and out from space without teleporting here, which yeah I didn't see before. So right over here. But yeah, very, very cool. And then obviously you you take around the Falcon with you. You can repair the Falcon from this ship. This ship is your like base style ship. I don't know stats yet, but it doesn't look like it would cost a fortune in CPU. It doesn't look like it's running anything major on it that would suck up a lot of CPU. So I'm thinking it's like a starter CV. So anyway, let's look at the specs on both of these. Start with the Falcon out here. So, alright, unlock level 25, size class 6, 38 forward, 37 strafing, 37 lift, 33 reverse, 36 down, 14 fuel tanks, 12 oxygen tanks. Got the homing missile launchers, 4 plasma cannons light, and a couple flare launchers, and a detector. 4-hour, 54-minute build time. Does use a number of quantum processors. Wow, that's a lot of quantum well, as a part. Something you get out of POIs. A couple plasma converters, not much there. Heat exchanger. It is running a fusion reactor for its power, so that's probably where a lot of that comes into play. Set to 40,000 CPU, using 36,156 of that. It's going to translate here to, here, let me sort that real quick, to a Core 13. So, Core 9 setup plus 4 quantum cores installed. It's probably where the bulk of those quantum processors probably went there to get that going. Stock shield on the Falcon is 10,855. Do have quite a couple of P menu options for spotlights in our salvage script, which I do not know what that exactly is. It might throw more broken pipes and stuff on the floor. Like I think Chewie didn't put that stuff away. Roger's just gonna be pissed. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, you can see how you could just kind of like take that around with you and use the main ship. Okay, so the main ship here. So unlock level 15, size class 3, 23 forward. Well, 23 every which way it goes. 4 fuel tanks, 6 oxygen tanks. We got 8 retractable sentry guns and a detector on this as well. 4 on 42-minute build time. Not really requiring anything special here at all. A little bit of those two, but yeah, pretty light. Nothing complex or rare in there. CPU is set to 410,000, but it's using 196,000. It seems like it has some extra CPU in it that it doesn't need right off the gates. But then again, if you add in the constructors and the other parts it didn't have, like the shield and the warp drive, you would need more CPU. So it's already kind of set up for that. Basically, just add the parts, and that this translates to a Core 5. However, just keep in mind. It could be a Core 1 because it fits within 200,000 CPU stock, but these are just kind of there so you don't have to do them later. I think. Maybe it's an easier process to have them installed already than try to add them later. Do have just a P menu option for turrets. Obviously no shield installed yet, so we don't have a shield hit point strength on this. But yeah, that is cool. That is cool. So you do a lot of your business with the very stellar Falcon here. Yeah, and then you got your like basically starter CV. Really unique build on that. And then of course you can repair the Falcon. And that is a part that is actually installed in here too, right off the gates. That was probably required on player unlock level 15 to put in the repair bay and the console. I wouldn't doubt. But yeah, very, very cool. All right, one last little detail here. We got to look at some storage. So we got the Falcon here. So we've got our salvage box at 750, ammo controller at 1063. A lot of cargo containers. I'm just kind of looking for the main controllers here, but a lot of sort boxes in here. I think most of these are probably well, hold on. No, here we got a controller here. Main container, 3480 storage there. Cargo drums, constructor out. That seems to be a box. Salvage is actually a controller too. I don't think there's any SV boxes that are near that size. And then of course weapon ammo storage. So that would be a controller, I do believe, as well. Or an ammo box. But I think it's a controller. Anyway, very, very cool on that. Let's see what the other piece is doing here. So we got an ammo controller at 320k. I think these are boxes. Constructor out, 8k. Oh wow. So we got some big old controllers in here. Looks like well, at least first one 640k, second 640, third 640, and the fourth one is 1440 or yeah, 144k. Main container. Oh, that's a 640 as well. Holy smokes. Okay, so this has a lot of storage on it. Other areas here, we got like 16k for ores, spare mats. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. A lot of sort boxes. Deconstructor in over here. Very cool. Hard to calculate exactly the total storage on this, but quite a bit, especially with those really large bays. I think we counted at least 4 640s, and then there was another 144k bay in there. So yeah, definitely can carry a lot of loot around with you and stuff like that. So yeah, very cool. So again, this is two builds by the same author here. This is the SW Millennium Falcon RE2 by Barefoot and Hillbilly, and then we have the Heavy Freight Gantry by Barefoot and Hillbilly. So yeah, very, very cool builds here. All right, I'm gonna power you off a second and you off a second. I think I just turned this back on. Try to get over here. Bam. All right, there we go. All right. So on to the next build here. Let me get this powered up. So this is the Syndicate Freighter by Richbrook. Or Richbrook. I think it's Richbrook. Yeah, Richbrook, I think. Not broke. Not obviously this looks like it costed quite a bit here, so I don't think it's broke. More of a brook, I think. But yeah, very, very cool. I think this is the second build, or second or third build I looked at by this author. But this is a really nice looking freighter design here. Super awesome block work on it. I love all this these spheres in here are like fuel tanks or storage tanks of one origin or another. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that stuff out of maybe Star Citizen, but the color scheme on it kind of reminds me a little bit more of like Halo. And maybe, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the ship in these franchises, but or if this is a replica at all, it may not be. It's just a custom build potentially here, but it looks really cool. Love the texture scheme on it too. Oh, look at those thruster units in the back there. Oh, that looks cool. Like how they're angled like that. Quite large. It looks like we got a long range radar, or at least a placeholder for one back over there. This is actually loaded with quite a bit of turrets down here, but I want to just see if some of these. Oh no, that's a real laser turret there. I was wondering if it was like a multi-turret. The model I think looks about the same there, but no, these are all like real guns down in here. Oh, we got a double hangar door that goes up through the bottom. Oh, interesting. Oh, there's kind of a lot going on here. That's cool. Yeah, these containers in here, which actually, oh, you can go in them and they have a storage controller. And then which makes good sense. The thrust over here, or some of it. Different language. Could this be related with Buck Rogers too? I'm not. No. Yeah, the color scheme reminds me of some stuff in Halo. The ship design kind of reminds me of something I might see in Star Citizen, but I'm unfamiliar with its natural origin, or it's just maybe just a very creative build by the author here. Definitely has a lot of defense on it. I don't know if I'm seeing like launchers and stuff like that, but it definitely looks like it can hold its own against a drone army, or maybe even engage some other bad guy ships out in the galaxy there. This looks like it's going to be a multi-turret up front here, I bet. Yeah, that one is. Okay, so you can do some mining and salvaging as well. And we got the really cool looking bridge up there. Looks like we got a way into the bridge there. Very nice, very nice. Really dig it. Cool looking block work, color scheme, whole ball of wax. This whole mechanism, that's just cool. That's just cool. Looks like there is a walkway that goes through there from the inside of the ship there as well. So all right. Let's get aboard here. See what's happening. I'm gonna park right over here. We'll adjust the sunlight a little bit. Let's try there. It's too dark. Okay, so I kind of went a little bit dark here. Let me jack that up. Oh, interesting. So, oh, this is wild. So yeah, you come to the door here. It's kind of asymmetrically done too, because there's not a door on the other side of the ship there, and this whole room's kind of asymmetrical. So we're right up to the bridge cockpit area, kind of overlooking the front hall of the ship. This looks really cool. And then yeah, we got that corridor down there. I just want to see what's happening over here. Oh, we got a little sit window and chair. A sit window. Ever hear of those? A sit window. I just made that up. Yeah, on both sides actually. And over here, a bunch of utility. So this is where we came in at. Yep. So our O2 med bay, armor locker there, and we're still going down. Main core, right there. I like the kind of the wood grain floor here, hardwood floor. That's it's kind of cool. Add some character. Got the double suspended bunk beds there for economy class. Fridge and place to sit and chill and eat. Some storage in the area as well. Let's go down another deck here. Yeah, there's a door right there. Oh yes, the engineering area. Oh, I like all the scaffolding kind of going above and around here. So we got our main shield right there. Warp drive right below that. Generator room off to this side here. Looks like an advanced generator there, and over here. Caution. See the like the I think that's caution tape down in there around the edges of this grate that I'm standing on. That's cool. And this is getting us down to the main hangar. Oh wow, it's got a whole. Oh, it's got an upper deck to this too. Wow, I like all the detail. Yeah, look at the ammo Wow, look at the ammo. It's using ammo boxes for its ammo storage, but that's pretty cool, actually. That does look. Yeah, it does look cool. It does look cool. Another one there. There's actually like a lot of ammo boxes here. I think at least 9. At least 9. CPU core in the wall there. It looks like we stop right here, so I'm gonna get back to that elevator. But yeah, this looks very interesting ship. This is really cool too. Okay, so we want to get up here and take these angle doors. So it looks like we've got some production over here on this scaffolding deck, and also it looks like med bay items. They might be wrapping around there, but we got a couple over here. O2. Obviously an advanced constructor, and some stuff there, some terminals. This walks all the way around. Oh, we got a front room off here too. A couple shield parts up in here. Storage controllers kind of embedded into the walls, and I think we got a little bit more production on this side. Some the other two medical devices. Another advanced constructor, I do believe. Those are so weird, you know. Depending on which way you rotate them, they can look very different. And in this case, it kind of looks like it's a different part yet, but pretty sure it's the standard advanced constructor in RE2. Oh wow, okay, so yeah, this this looks cool. Yeah, this is that area going between all the tanks, which all have their own like way in, which are actually storage controllers. So the curiosity, 152K. I bet you they're all 152s. So look at one more here to see if that theory is correct. Nope, theory is not correct. 192 on that one. Hold on, I gotta check another one just for the back of it. So we got a 192 there, and 192 there. Maybe that first one was just maybe there's something going on with the hull blocks over there or something like that, but a little bit different. But it looks like the rest of them have been 192K. Did I misread the first one? I'm kind of wondering now. Hold on, I gotta check. Did this say 192 and not 152? No, it did say 152. Okay, just checking. This is really cool though. I love this, like going outside and seeing this super cool immersive sci-fi view, I guess you could say. I don't know, that's just cool. And then up front over here, it looks like we're into our place with a couple of generators up here and a control area. So I think that's it at the front. Kind of looks almost like there's another deck below me here. I don't think so. No, that would be the bottom of the ship there. All right, let's go this way. Cross through the hangar. And let's go all the way down. And okay, so I think we have seen all the build now. I was kind of curious if there was another corridor that went out this way, but I think that's where our main parts are. Main engineering room. But yeah, very, very cool looking ship. Very, very cool. Nice, lot of detail going on in here. You can see the author definitely was trying to tweak everything out and make it look really, really nice. And yeah, very, very cool. And yeah, also all the hull block work looks awesome too. These are really cool looking thruster housings there as well. All right, let's look at some numbers here. Unlock level 25, size class 3, 58 forward, 14 strafing, 20 lift, 29 reverse, 15 down. I've got 6 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks. Decent amount of weaponry on here. Quite a bit of different types of guns, plus a real legit long-range radar. But yes, infrared and visible modulated lasers would probably be its biggest guns. Well, I don't know, those missiles are kind of do some things too. Over here. Resources. Okay, so for these guns, it looks like you have to pre-build them, and you can't. It won't just build them automatically with parts or resources you have around. So you do have to supply, yeah, the modulated turrets before you spawn this in. Anyway, it does need some things in here. Obviously, the turrets are probably the biggest thing. 4 quantum processors, some superconductors, 8-hour and 13-minute build time. Kind of looked like a Core 9 to me, and it is a Core 9. It does have about 115K extra CPU available there. And I just want to check its warp, advanced warp drive, so you do have the good 60 light year warp drive in stock. Stock shield on here, 68,123. We have some P menu options for all kinds of things. We got the attention deficit constructors. No, I just threw that in there. Food processor, gravity, radar, and salvage turret. Storage. So we've got, yeah, we got our 9 ammo boxes. Oh, but that's not it though. This is, maybe this thing is it's based, maybe it's an ammo transport ship and carries like fuel as well, like all the fuel tanks. That would kind of make sense. And then it carries ammo to maybe frontline troops, things like that. But it also has a lot of defense on it, so it doesn't get like blown up in transit. And it works for the Syndicate. It works for the Syndicate. So we got some actual ammo controllers in here. Looks like they're going to fluctuate a bit inside. We had 152K and 278Ks, plus our 9 ammo boxes. Then we got a bunch more controllers. They're 92 there. Oh, 24K on that one. So mostly 192s. 4 192s and a little bit smaller one than there. We got a harvest controller built in. Makes sense. 192K. Did have a multi-turret already installed. And, a lot of sort boxes. It's a really, really cool build. Really cool build. Again, this is the Syndicate Freighter by Rich Brook. B-R-O-K-E. Sorry about Rich Broke. It's kind of like polar opposites there. You're rich and then you're broke. Not sure how that all works out, but I just said it wrong. So that's why. Anyway, very, very cool build. Okay, so on to the next build here. We have a little bitty, looks like Star Trek ship here. We have the Star Trek NCC Icon RE2 by Fuji. And this is cool. This is like a really small Star Trek build here, kind of following more or less your tried and true Enterprise style design with its hull set up. Nacelles over on the sides here, but everything's kind of compact in here too, which is yeah, really cool. Kind of wondering if this is a like a starter vessel here. But cool looking nacelles. Oh, we got a boarding ramp here in the back. It lights up a lot too. I don't have my my light on. It's just there's a lot of lights going on in here. Definitely lights up the area. So you got some turret down over here and some other. Oh, these are some other lights. I don't even think those are on yet. I think it can get brighter than where it is right now. So we got some launcher positions over here. Got some deco antennas in there at the moment, but you can add some guns there. Yeah, very cool. Kind of looking around the saucer area here. And then we got our bridge up at the top of the saucer there. Oh, we got some interesting doorways on the side, kind of angled. That blockwork, that's really cool. Looks like we got a little glass floor in there. Oh, we got our NCC icon symbol up on there. That's very cool. Very cool. A miniaturized like Star Trek vessel. But I just have this theory. I'm not seeing like anything like expensive with CPU on it. So I'm thinking that this is going to be more of a starter type build right now. It should be really fitting for it. Interesting how this is textured here on the hull too. It's using like couple, well, 3 different like light textures, but kind of all in a formation there to make a really interesting like lighting scheme going on in there. And most of our thrusters, I believe, are going to be in the cells, which is a good place for them in the Star Trek build, for sure. Yeah, very cool, very cool. Oh yeah, here's the super high beams on the front here, with some other lights, just for just for lighting effect. That's cool. That's cool. And obviously, this looks like it would be a turret position here. Oh, I like that. Yeah, these kind of look like arrows over there, and that's oh, that's interesting. Different symbols and stuff. Certainly no turrets should go there though. All right. So let me turn down the outdoor light, and we will head to the light here. Now it's nice when your space is dark. The planet side at night is super dark. So if it is helpful if you can see where you're going, definitely. So coming into the hangar over here. Oh, cool looking ceiling there, all made out of the armored glass there. A couple generators off to the sides. We got a probably a place for like a repair bay, I'm guessing right now. Yeah, like the curvy front wall there. Got to have that Star Trek. The Star Trek verse. I mean, they're pretty high tech. Their builds have a lot of fancy angles, a lot of curves. Hard stuff to usually do with voxel blocks with the Star Trek verse. So at the front of the hangar, got our warp drive, and we got a quickie pilot seat here. Our main core there, med bay. This goes to this console, which probably I wouldn't doubt gets replaced with a actual repair console. That's probably what the power switch is for. Turn that stuff on and off. And we got a weapon locker there. Let's walk up over. Okay, that. Okay. This looks like location. Oh, I think I understand what's happening here. It has a. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right thing here. Yeah, that's a compact shield generator, I do believe, and it looks like you could get rid of that and put in a full size shield over here. So that's nicely set up. That's a good way to go about it too. Compact shield generator will, it's all right as a starter, but yeah, you might want to upgrade that later on. Things hit really hard in Reforged too. I found that out a couple good ones this season already. Kind of hit the reset button on my my playthrough a couple times now. All right, so we're taking the elevator up to the saucer section here, and this actually has quite a lot of open area here. You can certainly add in some more stuff, if you want some small constructors or some other things in here. But we do have a production area already, so we got our large. I don't know if that's a large or an advanced. I think that's advanced, actually. And a deconstructor over here. Storage controllers right around the area. Ammo built into there as well. Got to have our fridge and food processor. So yeah, a lot right around this area here. And then you can kind of overlook the where the shield area is. So we got a corner med bay over here with all our fancy medical equipment. And they are imported ceramic tile. And now we're up to the main bridge here. Oh yeah, using the new curvy consoles. Those look pretty cool. And these other new consoles over here, and then our main pilot seat right there. Nice visibility. Interesting. Work with the glass around here too. I think the corner is kind of using the old school glass with some other blocks there to accent that. Oh, that light fits perfectly above that elevator there. That kind of like looks like it's part of the same thing there. And yeah, quick way into the bridge from the backside of the ship here. So yeah, very, very cool. Again, I'm going to take a guess that this is a starter build. Walking through the entire ship, I didn't see anything that looked terribly expensive. It does have a decent amount of production in it. Some extra space for some more stuff. And upgrade the shield to the bigger shield, or even advanced shield. All right, let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 15, size class 2, 76 forward, 18 strafing, 35 lift, 76 reverse, and 18 down. So yeah, forward and reverse are really good. So if you start flying towards an enemy capital ship accidentally, you can back up quickly. So that is good. That is good. 1 fuel tank, 2 oxygen tanks. Got basically some drone defense here. A couple sentry guns and a light laser turret detector built in. 3 hour and 6 minute build time. Not needing anything special. Well, a little bit there. Wonder what's using that. Walking through here, I didn't necessarily see any parts that would use those resources, but obviously it does. CPU is set. Look at that, core 1, right up there to the just under that, which is perfect. So that saves a lot of costs as well, just being a core 1, 200,000 CPU. It does have a shield on board already. 7327 shield hit points in there. But yeah, definitely like a really cool looking small Star Trek vessel here. I don't know the name on it. That might mean something too. I don't know. It's a cool name though. I don't know. Maybe there is a small one in the Star Trek verse called this. Maybe this is a replica. I don't know. I've never seen a Star Trek actual ship, especially like Enterprise style like this, at this size range. But very, very cool. Very, very cool. It's definitely fun to try all these different kinds of builds and stuff like that too. Let's take a look at your storage. So you got an ammo box, 14K there. You got an 80K main controller. We got an 80K harvest controller. And other than that, yeah, just your normal stuff there. A fridge and a protection tank and a freezer. Kind of the same thing, but yeah, different places there. So yeah, just a inexpensive, very cool looking starter Star Trek themed ship. Just kind of a small one there. Oh yeah, and you can see, this is the other side of the shield there. So normally it would have a deflector shield, so it has a window shield on this version right now, at least. that's cool. That's cool. And some impressive spotlights up in there, so you can see space and beyond. No, that's cool. That's cool. So again, this is the Star Trek NCC Icon RE2 by Fuji. Very cool build. Alright, so the next build here, I found this one out on new releases. This is the RE2 Athena by Scarge. And sorry, it's all crooked right now. I think it, yeah, I did a poor job here. I think I had it flying, and then it came down to the ground by itself. It didn't want to be up there right now. And let me get the lights going here. Even although this looks pretty cool at night too, but let's take a look at it in daylight first here. So this is a pretty wild looking design ship here. A lot of interesting blockwork going on here. Very I don't know, artsy, I would say. Definitely an artsy build. Kind of alien-ish. But yeah, look like these cutouts in there. I've seen a lot of retractable turrets mounted in and around here too. But yeah, that's a cool looking build. Like, yeah, all this this curvy stuff going along the side panels here and around the weapon areas, thruster areas here. So we're running some pretty big guns on this one too. So what we got here, we don't multi-barreled cannon heavies, and over here more of them. So a lot of multi-barreled cannons. At least four of those. Oh, there's another one over there. That'll be 5. Is there one down below too? Does not look like it. But yeah, really, really cool looking block work and stuff going on in here. Kind of caught my eye when I was looking through new releases there. And yeah, interesting stuff too with like how the blocks are around the thrusters there with the kind of that almost alien like spiky design. You know, all aliens have to have spikies. Just saying. Excuse me. All right, so what do we got here? Legit long range radar going on in there. And yeah, look at all the retractable turrets. In fact, there's so many retractable turrets. I want to see them deployed here a minute. Let me turn that on. Oh, and the sentry guns. Look at all the sentry guns that were hidden away in there too. So this thing's ready to really shoot up everything, it looks like. Oh my god. It is cranking with firepower. Wow. That is a lot of guns. So definitely gonna have to place this as the combat CV. I wasn't sure at first, but man, now I'm thinking, yeah, this is really designed for some pretty serious fighting here. Let's see what's behind this ramp door here. Oh, you got the high beams right there. Got to have the high beams. Yeah, again, really, really cool the way this is set up. I love all these I don't know, frame mount pieces, but some are curved and some are straight and some do all kinds of different shapes. Very, very cool. Very cool. Looks like the internal area of the ship would be in this general section here. All right, because it's a combat CV, obviously it kind of looks like we have. Oh, actually, that's not a bridge. That's just kind of looks like a bridge. But I did want to just check out the front end and the hull materials here. So we do have steel. It looks like. Okay, so I don't think it's doing all the decoy stuff and the. Oh well, maybe I spoke too soon. Here's some xenoblock. Got that one there. This whole area is filled in. It could be filled in with. Oh yeah, never mind. We do have. Well, that's not a decoy. That's just our high beams. But do have a decoy generator right over here, and some of our strafing. We do have more xenoblocks. It looks like it's surrounding all this stuff here. You can tell by the texture on there. Yeah, really interesting setup here. All right, so. Man, does it have a lot of guns. This has got to be a pretty high CPU build, I'm thinking, right now. Or maybe it's not playing with CPU. I don't know anything about it, actually. So, let's go in. Let's go in over here. A little bit of an angle here. Yeah. Kind of cool how everything kind of glows in the dark, too. Kind of, that's cool. Bioluminescent, kind of. Okay, so this gets us up to that front observation window. Then we got some blast doors right behind us. Now this didn't go that way, so we got to go through here. And here is our bridge. Oh, that's cool. So, I get how the windows are working now. So the blast doors allow you to have a first-person view when they're down. And I probably screwed that up. There's probably a P menu option or something to control those. A couple passenger seats right over there. Lady up hallway with some stuff. A lot of displays. That's interesting on the floor there too. It's kind of like following the light path here. And then we're looking outside here at a bunch of guns out there. Did I mention it has a lot of guns? A lot of guns. Yeah, and then the cool looking glass section here. We do have a ramp going down, but let's go this way first. Another blast door. Hold on, I just want to see P menu. Oh, blast doors, look at that. So probably just have to reset them. Oh, wow. Now we're getting into some nitty gritties here. So we got, looks like a medical bay. We got a bunch of additional shield parts in here. Medium shield parts. Some storage. We got our main shield right there. Looks like we got a constructor I'm looking at here. Yeah, advanced constructor. taken a weird way down in here. So there is a staircase. I could have... Cool people take that. I find other ways. Yeah, another pilot seat right over here in case you're down in crafting some stuff and getting into some action. And of course our armor locker, O2 med bay. And then we have another corridor down this way. And that's get you in and out in the back section. Oh, what? This buried itself into the ground. Sorry about that. But yeah, we got like a ramp area back over here. So you can actually probably park a small HV on there as well, and that gets you right into your probably main area where you'd be on the ship most of the time, where all the equipment is. Yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. Hold on, I want to get this off the ground a minute. Balance you out there. All right. Oh, and then the door here. This is probably just going out. No, it does not go outside. It goes to a lower deck. Oh, that's cool. So we got our main core room down here. I think that, well, I don't know. More room for additional CPU cores over here. Obviously, it's got some cores in it already. And this is getting us up. Oh, yeah, okay. You can see all the Xeno material on, towards the front. So it is packed in there. All the blocks you couldn't see are probably all this Xeno, which is pretty wild looking. So yeah, Wi-Fi up at the front there. I do dig the there must be Xeno. Yeah, this is some more Xeno block on the lower hull over here. It's kind of neat. Oh, it kind of lights up underneath the cores and the core blocks, and in various other places. So yeah, there's definitely some Xeno in this build here for its tough hull of materials. These windows are actually fairly tough too. So yeah, very cool, very cool. Let's take a look at some numbers here. Alright, unlock level 25, size class 3. 48 forward, 22 strafing, 47 lift, 43 reverse, 23 down, 7 fuel tanks, 4 oxygen tanks, 36 sentry guns, 5 of them multi-barreled cannon heavy, and 12 missile turrets, medium missile turrets that is, and 19 light laser turrets. We got a real long range radar, and then we got additional 4 medium flak turrets in here. 13 hour and 16 minute build time. It's going to use some things, trickier parts. I was struggling with robotics in the game. There's places you can get them. I just never found them. And it's going to use some quantum processors, palladium, radiation shielding, things like that. Again, a pretty high-end build. A lot of weaponry on it. A lot of weaponry. I'm really curious on the CPU. I don't think this is going to be a Core 9. And it's not. So it's set to 1.2 million CPUs and kind of right up there. A little bit of extra, about 30,000 extra. That's going to translate to, let me sort that, to a Core 12. So not that far above a 9, but it is still running 3 quantum extenders in there. But I can see it. You know, it's, again, a lot of guns. Stock shield on here, 80,177. We do have the floodlight and the blast door P menu control there. And it definitely uses the blast doors too. That's cool. Just kind of looking at a profile look of it. It's pretty exotic looking ship. It's like, you know, I keep on crossing. Is this like more of a kind of luxury or alien or just a different faction? It's cool. It's cool. Very, very interesting. I like the texture lights on the hull. I like how it kind of glows in the dark there too. All right, let's take a look at your storage. So we got an ammo controller at 320K, auto maintenance system built into here as well. Some cargo boxes and another controller at 111K. So yeah, mainly ammo and a little bit more storage. A couple sort boxes in the mix there, but primarily designed to just blow up everything. So I think it'd be pretty successful with that. So yeah, very cool build. Again, this is the RE2 Athena by Scarge. Very cool build. All right, so I'm going to pop over to vanilla a second. One sec. Alrighty, so in vanilla now, and the next build here we're looking at right now, a very cool looking build I gotta say, is the WM25 Neophyte class civilian defense ship by Wimpleman. Wow, this is cool. It's definitely giving me some Star Trek vibes. I don't know if this is from the Star Trek verse or not, but it has some definite similarities here. And really cool looking setup here. Different color scheme from what I've seen in Star Trek ships, so I don't think it is that. This could be again from the Buck Rogers verse, but I don't think so. Oh, really cool looking design here. I'm kind of comparing this to Star Trek because it looks has a lot of features that you might see on a Star Trek ship, and maybe this is some kind of ship in the verse. I don't know, or just a very creative, really cool looking ship here. It's number 69, dude. I gotta if I hear those two. If I hear that number, I gotta say, dude, it's just part of it, part of the whole thing. Yeah, cool color scheme on it too. Kind of this darker gray, and then it's got red accents and some other yellow accents on it in different areas. So again, yeah, it definitely gives me a lot of Star Trek vibes. We got our saucer in the front. We got our nacelles in the back. I wonder if we have a deflector. No, see, this is where it deviates from the Star Trek. No deflector down. Oh, wait a minute. I was looking too far back. Yeah, here's our aggressive deflector here. It's got a lot of things in front of it there. That's cool. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's neat. Nice looking saucer design too. It is hard to do saucers with Empyrion blocks. You just don't have the angles needed to really do a nice big curvy saucer, but the author did really well here with its with the roundness, kind of more of a wedge round on the front, which is great. And that bridge area looks really cool there too. I'm assuming that's a bridge. Like how it's painted color up with the grays on the inside, and then kind of blacked out on the side pieces over here. It gives a little more contrast, which is really cool. And the cool looking like emblems on there with the thin blocks. This whole mechanism here looks really cool too. I really dig this nacelle setup, this quad nacelle area, and how it's attached to the saucer section of the ship, or well, kind of the midsection actually. Oh, look at that big old angled like pylons, I think they would call those, out to the 4 nacelles in here, which are kind of staggered too. Like the upper nacelles are pushed back a couple blocks from the lower nacelles, or a few blocks actually. Oh, that's cool. That is cool. And obviously you got our main ship in here. I don't think you'd probably actually go into the nacelles unless there's walkways inside of here. I guess technically there could be, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Oh, look at this wild looking door in the back. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even really notice that from a distance, but that's that whole mechanism opens up there into a hangar space. This is a cool accent too. I don't know exactly what this all is, but it looks really cool. Part of its mount. Actually, it kind of looks like these are almost like other ships that kind of like dock to this ship, sort of, but they're actually like the thrusters, and I don't know. It's a cool looking setup. Gotta say, cool looking setup there. And we definitely have some weaponry on here as well. Little thrusters up in there. Oh, wow. Hey, guys. I really screwed up. To Jarvis, 1563 out there. Sorry. Oh, my God. I misread the ship name. I looked at the wrong one. This is not what I just said it was. This is the 69 Heavy Cruiser Echelon by Jarvis, 1563. I am so sorry. I don't know how I pulled that one off there. The other ship I was said the name to is sitting right next to it over there. I apologize profusely here. But yeah, 69 Heavy Cruiser Echelon by Jarvis, 1563. Please don't shoot me. I honestly don't know how I made that mistake. Honestly, that's rough. I apologize. So yeah, this is a Jarvis build here. I got the wrong author name in there. I will definitely put a note on the video so you're not shocked when I first do it. I did figure it out. Thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry. This is a very, very cool ship, Jarvis. And sorry, Wimpleman, too. We'll look at the the other build there in just a second that I named off incorrectly when I started looking at this build here. Very nice looking ship, though. Very nice looking ship. Definitely like this. This feature over here kind of looks like some armor plating over the nacelle structures. Which nice looking accent with the different colors and everything as well, which is really, really, really cool. And yeah, what a cool looking door setup back here too. We're gonna have to go in there. So here, let me park here a minute, and let's tone down the sunlight here a bit. See how we're looking. Okay, I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit more. All right, so as soon as you come in through that, oh, we got a backup blast door there, but that's a really cool door mechanism. Loved how it's angled out and sloped like that. And a pretty good sized hangar back here too. Looks like we got some side parking areas, probably A, B, C, and D out here. So a little bit of utility back over here as well. Again, this is vanilla. So looks like, yeah, O2 and armor lockers on each side. A lot of places to park stuff, and that's actually a pretty good size bay door opening there too. And yeah, glass area getting into the front part of the ship here. Nice elevator set up there. Storage controllers in the area. So we're obviously in the hangar and storage section. And we do obviously have some storage controllers, at least 4 across this wall here. It's like 320 Ks probably. We'll look at that later too. And let's go up to deck 2 right here. Now we're kind of in the this, wow. Yeah, a lot of room up in here. All right, let's tour around here. So we're in facilities right now. Let's check out engineering. Oh, that's cool. I like the angled glass there by the with the warp drive room here. And we got our, looks like our main shield is right back over there, kind of blinking away. Got the really cool LCD here. And we got our gravity generator. And taxi tank off to the side over here. Obviously some room if you wanted to like chuck in some more parts. Again, it's vanilla build at least right now. So there isn't like the extra shield parts and those kinds of things. We do have an airlock here, which yeah, looks like it's got the utility function, O2 and armor locker right as you exit the ship. Multiple door structure there. Okay, so that was engineering. Let's check out medical. Yep. Looks like we've got a lot of these. And then we got our specialized medical equipment back over here. Got a little bio lab table. Very, very cool. And let's go across the hall to hydroponics. Oh yeah, look at this. So yeah, our food processor and our fridges, and then we have installed looks like 36 grow plots here. Grow lights already set up, grow plots already installed, ready to start planting. So we got fuel and O2 storage. It doesn't lie. We have fuel and O2 right in here. Definitely is on the mark there. And our airlock for the other side of the ship here. We got crew quarters. Nice. So it looks like in this room, eight crew members. And they can all take showers. Well, 3 of them can take showers at the same time. 3 of them can go to the potty at the same time there. So, yeah, very cool. Very cool. Tables to eat. Got your lockers. All right, let's go up the center hallway here. So we got the armory. Oh, yes. Yeah, we got our armor lockers in here. Quite a few of them. Some consoles. So we got the armor repair. It's cool. That's mounted in the wall like that. Very nice. Transporter room 1. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah, definitely a Star Trek vibe going on in here. We got our teleporter right here. Very cool. We got all our consoles to figure out where you're teleporting to. We got the workshop. Wow, this got a lot of stuff on board here. So yeah, pretty nice constructor alley here. We got looks like a couple advanced in the back, a couple large in front of that, and then we got 4 small constructors in here, at least in current configuration. So obviously, yeah, if you're gonna, I keep on thinking Reforged Eden 2, which I'm most used to. I was gonna say you could fit a universal constructor in here, stuff like that too. So you have the room. Then we got ammo and storage. And again, it does not lie. We have it's like an ammo controller, 320k there and 320k there. So definitely does what it says. And then we got the bar sideways. The sideways bar. That's cool. Oh, look at the it makes you feel like you're on a sunny tropical beach right there. That's cool. Oh, or a little bit more of a green feel on this side. The sideways bar. Very cool. Okay, so we've seen all of these. We're gonna have to go up another deck here, up to the bridge section. And yeah, very cool. So we got a bunch of passenger seats here, our consoles, pilot seats plural. You can have a co-pilot as well. Subspace controls, and we got our first-person view, kind of over looking through the front window there. One sec, I just want to check one thing here. Yeah, you can brighten these windows up too if you when you're building this. So if you ever get out a multi-tool and go to rotate transparency and click on these windows, you can alter their tint. So you can see a little bit better if you're operating in first-person control. Won't be as dark. So kind of lighten that up. Maybe it was intentionally being dark. It does kind of look cool with the tinted windows. I've noticed that too on some of my own builds too. They originally tinted windows, and then I went through and with the multi-tool and made them lighter, but kind of look better sometimes when they're tinted. But then it's hard to see if you've got to look on them. But yeah, cool looking bridge area, and that's right back down to the elevator. So the whole layout on this is really, I like the layout. It's straightforward, easy to maneuver, find everything. Everything's labeled. Very cool. And it has all the stuff. So this is kind of like a base style ship. It does farming, it does production. Looks like it's going to do the combat, all your all your other parts. Hangar area for bringing HVs, SVs, or small CVs with you. And pretty good size hangar at that. I like the frame supports in there. So a very, very cool build. I'm again apologize for reading off the wrong name here. I don't even know how I pulled that one off. But well, I do know how I pulled it off. I have the two ships out of order in my side screen. So I kind of went with the one that I thought was next, and I was quite incorrect on that. Should have figured it out quicker though, since obviously it says Echelon right over here was 69, dude. So yeah, really, really cool looking build. I dig that design as a it's just cool. That just, I don't know what to say. I think it looks better than most of the Star Trek ships I've seen. There are some Star Trek ships that look pretty nice, but this looks really, really, really cool. All right. Anyway, let's look at the numbers here. Actually, let's look at the storage first. No, let's look at the numbers. I can't make up my mind. Let's go here. 25. Unlock level 25. I'm losing my mind. I think it's yeah. Things aren't working right anymore. Unlock level 25. Size class 8. Vanilla standards on thrusters. A lot of forward thrust on here. 363, 27 strafing, 56 lift, 236 reverse, and 57 down. This thing flies like a pretty stout SV here, I think. Well, yeah. Secondary numbers are pretty good too. Very nice. Let's see, we got 10 rocket turrets, 12 minigun turrets, 19 fuel tanks, and 47 oxygen tanks. 19-hour and 14-minute build time. Not really requiring anything too special. A little bit of platinum in the build. And, of course, our Z&E over here. But I would expect that, especially, you know, something, a ship like this. CPU-wise, it's set to Tier 4. Offering 10 million CPU. You got around 6 million available extra CPU. Again, with vanilla, you can't dial it in like you do with Reforging 2. You either go from like starter CV 200,000 with Core 1. You jump up to 500,000 at Tier 3, 15 or 1.5 million, and then it jumps all the way to 10 million at Tier 4. So it should have, Core, be listed as a Core 5 in here with 4 T4 extenders in the build here. Stock shield on here, 45,000 even. We do have a red alert. I'm going to have to turn that on. Hold on. Let's see if we got some red alert lights going on in here. Probably in the bridge. Let me get over to the bridge. Oh, never. You know, I was thinking, you know, again, there's these little spinny red alert like lights, but I think that's a Reforging 2 thing. It is making good use of these newer street light part fixtures here. It's actually look really cool in the build there. But there's probably some red alert lights or something somewhere in here. But yeah, very, very cool. And let's take a look at your storage here. So it looks like we've got 4 320k standard cargo bays, 2 320k ammo bays, and beyond that, fridges and Pentaxid tank and that kind of thing. So a very, very cool build here. This is, again, well, if I say it correctly, and again apologize, 69 Heavy Cruiser Echelon by Jarvis 1563. Really, really cool looking ship, gotta say. Just the flow of the body style. Obviously, definitely gives off some Star Trek vibes, but yeah, that looks really, really cool. All right, let me power you off, and then we'll look at the last build of the day, which I still feel bad about that. I'm going to feel bad the rest of the day, by the way, just saying. This is the actual WM-25 Neophyte class civilian defense ship by Wimpleman. And this kind of fits with the author's style. I've looked at a few builds now from this author, and they have the same general texture theme and things like that. They're all different ships, of course, but Yeah, following like a, basically like a faction ship for this specific faction. And this kind of looks like a transport type of ship from first glance. Really cool, kind of almost like nacelle. Well, I would say nacelles in this case, not really like long enough like that, but really cool looking thruster housings on here. Kind of looks like the way the thrusters are set up in places that you could replace them and put in the larger models of the thrusters. Actually, in all of these locations. Just see if that checks out here. I think it would too. Yeah, I think these are kind of meant to swap out for the bigger ones. If you need some more thrust power. On the back here. Oh, that's interesting. Like layout there. Like all the LCDs again. The previous ships also had the option to put in your own name for the ship. So you can edit that LCD and give it some names. The general format, yeah, it also kind of honestly kind of looks a little bit like a attack helicopter in a way too. The way the format of the ship is set up. This is yeah, really cool there. Looks like we got an entry point on the bottom there. And some exterior lighting here that lights up. Make sure you can see that ramp good and all. It certainly looks like a location to add a turret, maybe even a retractable turret in there. Probably a retractable turret, actually. Potentially another turret right there. There's probably other locations around the build as well. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, I kind of like the overall look of it too. The styling of it, just the way it's shaped. Again, it kind of gives you that a little bit of a. Well, I said attack helicopter, but helicopter in general. That doesn't have to be an attack helicopter, but kind of reminds you of that a little bit. A little bit. The way it's set up. Very cool. All right. Let me adjust some lights here, and we'll take a walk on board here in a minute. Kind of curious if this is the starter too. It is running a lot of thrusters, but they all are the not CPU intensive thrusters, basically. So yeah, first coming into here, looks like we got a utility area here. Storage controllers, our fridge, food processor, O2 armor locker. Yeah, a lot of storage, plus our CPU cores, O2 and fuel. Med bay. Intended weapons loadout. That's cool. Ship comes with anti-personnel configuration. Okay. Replace sentry turrets in the nose with fixed rocket launchers. And sentry turrets and wings with fixed pulse lasers. Well, yeah, a lot of storage controllers up in here. I'm going to try to make it manually get up. There you go. Now we're up into the bridge itself. Cool looking LCDs there. Oh, I like that. I've never seen this LCD before. So the author might have made these. Or there's a lot of LCDs out there. I probably haven't seen them all for sure. But that is cool. I like how that's set up there. Control plus shift. They're kind of like useful LCDs. They're actually telling you information about the ship, like even like your lift performance over here. So it's not just like random look at me, I'm a pretty LCD. They're actually putting out like real information here. Talking also about the power save mode on there. Motion sensors, levers. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. I like how this is set up too with the walkway going through the back here, leading us to our generator section. So it looks like we got 4 of the 1x3 generators. No, this looks wild. The texture on here almost looks like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I kind of dig that. So pentaxid tank slot or shield generator behind. Let me turn my flashlight here. Oh yeah, look at oh wow. That's Hold on, I gotta get down in here and see what's happening. That's pretty wild. So I think if I'm reading this right, this would be where you put the hold on, for a shield generator behind. So I think you remove most of these red blocks here. Pentaxia tank, and then you install the main shield here. I think that's what that's all about there. Which is, that's cool. That's cool. And let's see, I don't think it goes anywhere else. Hold on. Let me just scour the area, see if I missed any side doors or anything like that. And I think I did. Oh, what? Oh, we got a bathroom. And then out the back here, yeah, out the back. Hold on, there's a lot of room up in there. Maybe we here. Let me just God mode. Okay, so the back part of the ship is just filled up with where all those upgrade parts and everything go. And I don't think you actually walk into the side thruster pieces there. Let me get the lights back on. So yeah, very, very cool build. Again, this kind of looks like it would be more of a starter in its current configuration, at least. Pretty light on CPU parts. It does run on quite a few of these little thrusters, but obviously the intent, I believe, with a lot of them at least, is to upgrade them to larger variants of the thrusters. Again, if needed. All right, let's take a look at some numbers here. So unlock level 15, so that would be definitely in the starter realm there. Size class 2, 146 forward, 100 strafing, 190 lift, 99 reverse, and 91 down. Looking at the stats here, I don't really think you need to upgrade the thrusters, but you can, a number of them at least. Looks like 7 sentry guns, 4 minigun turret, retractable, 2 flak turrets. So it actually does have some built-in defense here too. 4-hour, 13-minute build time. Not needing anything too special. A little bit of E and Z over there. CPU is dialed into Core 3 on this one. It has quite a lot of extra CPU available, so it's sitting around 900,000 usage, giving you about 600,000 extra CPU. The shield obviously is not installed in here right now, but it did have a location for the shield and Pentaxia tank. One thing I wanted to check on. Oh, wow, this is all sorted out. Interesting. Man, I was gonna like reset it, but now I don't want to. But I just wanted to see where the warp drive, see what kind of thing it's dealing with there. Find that. Not sure. I'm probably looking right past it. All right. Temporarily, I'm just gonna just see here. So Core 3. So yeah, 2. Oh, these are even renamed. T3 CPU extenders. Even the main core is named. I don't think it probably has a location to add one. I don't necessarily think it has a warp drive right now. Should have a field down in here. I thought, unless vanilla does it differently, but I'm not seeing anything about warping right now. Yeah, very cool build. Very cool build. Again, it fits with the author's other builds there. Take a look at one last aspect here of the storage. So we got our main ammo at 320k. You got these couple other bays here. It looks like port and starboard 72k bays, and we got our port and starboard 24k bays, and some more cargo boxes. So yeah, I think our main ammo plus all these other bays here would be all your storage. Vanilla works different with storage. It's way more CPU intensive versus RE2, but RE2 obviously hits you on other things, so it all kind of balances out in the end. But yeah, very, very cool build here. This again is the WM25 Neofit Neophyte class civilian defense ship by Wimpleman. Very, very cool build. And that is all the builds again this week. A lot of very, very cool builds by a bunch of different authors. We got to see some Buck Rogers stuff and some Star Trek stuff. Well, yeah, definitely this has got to be inspired by Star Trek. But that is a cool looking Star Trek ship design there. I really think so. And all the other really, really cool builds we looked at. But other than that, you all have yourself a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.